You know, I think it's funny how a game series and its protagonist can become almost synonymous in the eyes of players. I mean, when I say The Legend of Zelda, you imagine yourself playing as Link. If I mention Halo, then the image of Master Chief is sure to follow. The same goes for Tomb Raider and Lara Croft, God of War and Kratos, Star Fox and Fox McCloud, Kingdom Hearts and Sora, etc. In a sense, playing as that specific character comes to define the game in a way. However, a game series does not necessarily have to keep the same protagonist throughout the entirety of its lifespan. It is indeed possible for a game series to succeed even if it moves on to other characters. That, of course, brings me to Uncharted: The Lost Legacy, and how for the first time in the series, someone other than Nathan Drake is front and center. Starring Chloe Frazer, who was first seen in Uncharted 2 Among Thieves, The Lost Legacy follows the adventures of Chloe as she seeks the legendary Tusk of Ganesh, an ancient artifact belonging to the son of Hindu god Shiva, who lost the tusk while defending his father's temple in the mountains of India. With help from mercenary Nadine Ross, who first appeared in Uncharted 4: A Thief's End, the two set out on an action-packed journey to find and explore various locations, solve puzzles, defeat some bad guys, and find the artifact. All while a civil war plays out in the background, and Azov, a ruthless warlord and leader of a group of rebels, tries to kill them. So, you know, pretty standard Uncharted stuff. Now, as mentioned earlier, it can be pretty weird to see that leading man Nathan Drake is not in the main role, and I know that a lot of people are probably curious as to how the game does when focusing on someone else. I'm happy to say that I think the game does pretty well, and that Chloe and Nadine are a really cool duo to focus on. If you love Nathan, then no one will ever be able to truly replace him, but I think that Chloe is a pretty good stand-in. She's a smart, multi-talented, beautiful badass, and comes with her own unique sense of humor. Plus, learning a bit about her backstory and her connection to the treasure she is after is quite interesting. As for Nadine, well, she is just as tough and no-nonsense as she was in Uncharted 4, so seeing her have to work together with Chloe is pretty cool. Unlike Nathan and Sully, who seem to agree on stuff for the most part, here we get to see two individuals who have to learn to really work together to push ahead. I enjoy the chemistry between the two characters and hope that others will as well. With that out of the way, what about the rest of the game? Gameplay-wise, the game is very similar to Uncharted 4. Seriously, even the grappling hook is back. Which makes sense though, when you consider that it was originally intended to be DLC for it. I thought the mechanics found in Uncharted 4 were pretty polished for the most part, so I wouldn't count this as a bad thing. Besides, Chloe plays differently enough from Nathan to help her not feel like a total clone. She isn't quite as much of a brawler as him, so her fighting, at least to me, felt a bit more acrobatic, and Nadine teaming up with you to take down bad guys always felt satisfying. Plus, and this is something that maybe a lot of people don't know about the game, but it has like a pseudo open world thing going on where you can explore and do multiple objectives such as puzzles, enemy fortifications, and bonus quests. So this means that though you have the same tools given to you as in the previous game, how you use them has the potential to change things up quite a bit. As for graphics, they are on par with Uncharted 4, so I think that's fine, though I have heard some people have had issues with bugs and dropped frame rate here and there. The story is nothing to write home about, definitely nothing as exciting or high stakes as, say, Uncharted 4, which felt super conclusive as you played through it. However, the story is still good in its own way, and is a fun adventure the whole way through. The set pieces are on point like always, and really cool creative stuff to play through. What can I say though? If there's one thing that Naughty Dog knows, it is how to make a world that you can enjoy and immerse yourself in. As for replayability, like any other Uncharted game, there are higher difficulties to try, treasure to go back for in case you missed it, and other bonus stuff as well. All in all, I enjoyed the game and my time with it. Apparently, I'm not the only one, seeing as how if you browse around the web, a lot of people are giving it praise. Of course, that does not mean it is a perfect game, and if you aren't even an Uncharted fan, then this game will not be the one to change your mind. Still, if you are a fan, or have played the games casually, I think you'll like it. Not only that, but if Nathan Drake really is done as of Uncharted 4, then I think it's pretty exciting to see that his franchise can live on with other people taking the spotlight, and hope that you will think so too after playing this game. But hey, that's just my opinion. And remember, don't take anything I say too seriously. After all, I'm just a wannabe reviewer. Thanks for watching.